رکس تیلرسون وزیر خارجه آمریکا در سخنرانی خود در دانشگاه استنفورد درباره استراتژی ایالات متحده در سوریه بر لزوم برکناری اسد و استمرار حضور نیروهای آمریکایی در این کشور برای مقابله با رژیم آخوندی تأکید کرد. گزارشی داریم از این سخنرانی.
And this threat I'm referring to is principally Iran. As part of its strategy to create a northern arch stretching from Iran to Lebanon and the Mediterranean, Iran has dramatically strengthened its presence in Syria by deploying Iranian Revolutionary Guard troops, supporting Lebanese Hezbollah, and importing proxy forces from Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and elsewhere. It is spending billions of dollars a year to prop up Assad and wage proxy wars at the expense of supporting its own people.
رکس تیلرسون وزیر خارجه آمریکا: تهدیدی که به آن اشاره دارم در اساس رژیم ایران است. این رژیم حضورش در سوریه را با استقرار نیروهای سپاه پاسداران افزایش داده و سالانه میلیاردها دلار برای سرپا نگه داشتن اسد خرج می کند و به جای رسیدگی به مردم خودش جنگ‌های نیابتی به راه می‌اندازد. وزیر خارجه آمریکا در این سخنرانی گفت به مدت حدود 50 سال مردم سوریه تحت دیکتاتوری حافظ اسد و پسرش بشار اسد درد و رنج کشیدند. ماهیت رژیم اسد مثل حامی آن رژیم ایران شرورانه است. این رژیم تروریسم حکومتی را ترویج کرده است. طی سالیان خشمی فروخفته در کشور ایجاد شد و بسیاری از سوری‌ها به پا خواستند و با حکومت اسد مخالفت کردند. در سال 2011 تظاهرات مسالمت‌آمیز سوریه را فرا گرفت، اما اسد او با گلوله و احکام زندان به مردم پاسخ دادند. تیلرسون افزود:
Since that time, the story of Syria has been one of a humanitarian catastrophe. Up to 500,000 Syrians have died. Over 5.4 million Syrians are refugees, and 6.1 million are internally displaced persons. Previous American efforts to halt the conflict have been ineffective. When Assad used chemical weapons on his own people in 2013, in defiance of an American red line threat to retaliate, U.S. inaction emboldened the regime to further disregard civilian lives. In April of last year, the Trump administration responded to Assad's use of sarin nerve agent on civilians with cruise missile strikes that destroyed 20% of Assad's air force. We did this to degrade the Syrian military's ability to conduct further chemical weapons attacks, to protect innocent civilians, and to dissuade the Syrian regime from further use or proliferation of chemical weapons.
وزیر خارجه آمریکا بر این واقعیت نیز انگشت گذاشت که رژیم جنایتکار اسد با حمایت مخفیانه از داعش از این گروه تروریستی و بنیادگرا برای تداوم حاکمیتش و سرکوب اپوزیسیون واقعی با کمک رژیم آخوندی استفاده کرده است. به همچنین بر تهدیدی که در اساس از حاکمیت آخوندی و سپاه پاسداران ولایت فقیه ناشی می شود و تا لبنان و کشورهای مدیترانه ادامه می یابد تأکید کرد و گفت:
ISIS originally emerged from the ashes of al-Qaeda in Iraq, a group Assad had covertly backed. Evidence suggests Assad also abetted ISIS by releasing known terrorists from Syrian prisons and turning a blind eye to ISIS's growth. The Assad regime controls about half of Syria's territory and its population, and continued strategic threats to the U.S. from not just ISIS and al-Qaeda, but from others persist. And this threat I'm referring to is principally Iran. As part of its strategy to create a northern arch stretching from Iran to Lebanon and the Mediterranean, Iran has dramatically strengthened its presence in Syria by deploying Iranian Revolutionary Guard troops, supporting Lebanese Hezbollah, and importing proxy forces from Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and elsewhere. It is spending billions of dollars a year to prop up Assad and wage proxy wars at the expense of supporting its own people.
تیلرسون سپس به توضیح دلایل استراتژیک استمرار حضور نیروهای آمریکایی در سوریه و اهداف آن از جمله مقابله با مداخله‌جویی و مقاصد حکومت آخوندی و رفتن رژیم اسد پرداخت و با ذکر 5 هدف مشخص گفت:
First, ISIS and Al-Qaeda in Syria suffer an enduring defeat, do not present a threat to the homeland, and do not resurface in a new form. That Syria never again serves as a platform or a safe haven for terrorists to organize, recruit, finance, train, and carry out attacks on American citizens at home or abroad or against our allies. Second, the underlying conflict between the Syrian people and the Assad regime is resolved through a UN-led political process prescribed in UN Security Council Resolution 2254 and a stable, unified, independent Syria under post-Assad leadership is functioning as a state. Third, Iranian influence in Syria is diminished. Their dreams of a northern arch are denied, and Syria's neighbors are secure from all threats emanating from Syria. Fourth, conditions are created so that the refugees and IDPs can begin to safely and voluntarily return to Syria. And fifth, Syria is free of weapons of mass destruction. The Trump administration is implementing a new strategy to achieve these end states. But let us be clear. The United States will maintain a military presence in Syria focused on ensuring ISIS cannot reemerge. Our military mission in Syria will remain conditions-based. We cannot make the same mistakes that were made in 2011 when a premature departure from Iraq allowed al-Qaeda in Iraq to survive and eventually morph into ISIS. Additionally, a total withdrawal of American personnel at this time would restore Assad and continue his brutal treatment against his own people. A murder of his own people cannot generate the trust required for long-term stability. A stable, unified, and independent Syria ultimately requires post-Assad leadership in order to be successful. The departure of Assad through the UN-led Geneva process will create the conditions for a durable peace within Syria and security along the borders for Syria's neighbors. U.S. disengagement from Syria would provide Iran the opportunity to further strengthen its position in Syria.
وزیر خارجه آمریکا در بخش دیگری از سخنانش تصریح کرد ایالات متحده بر این عقیده است که انتخابات آزاد و شفاف با شرکت سوریهای تبعیدی که جابجا شده‌اند و کسانی که مجبور به فرار از جنگ شده‌اند به برکناری دائمی اسد و خانواده او منجر خواهد شد.
Finally, reducing and expelling malicious Iranian influence from Syria depends on a democratic Syria. For many years, Syria under Bashar al-Assad has been a client state of Iran. A Syrian central government that is not under the control of Assad will have new legitimacy to assert its authority over the country.